What's up, fellas? Back at it. Back at it. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? All right. All right. Praise y'all, man. That's Yahoo, my lady, Dolly. Praise y'all, man. Hope everybody doing okay on the Sabbath day. You got something going on? Email me. Give me a comment. If y'all had a bad week, let me know what's up. The scripture says in James, confess your sins one to another to be healed, right? Okay. Man, what a week. Before we get started, I had an interesting week. Yeah, it's been really good, to my family, my lady, was starting back. Well, I'm starting back in my job. Hopefully, more likely, probably next week, we starting back my job. It's probably laid off almost 10 months. So I'm very grateful for that. And, so my lady's pretty excited about that, obviously. We got to survive the world. Other than that, looking forward to the feast days. Yay. Looking forward to another Passover. I look for another Feast of Leavened Bread, those things. Looking forward to that. So we know that the new year is coming. Honestly, a lot of people think it's 2021 right now. So, yeah, so Yahuwah's been really good, just boast of him, especially boast of his son, Yahusha, come to come Jesus, died for his people. Okay, praise God to free us from the curses of the law, sacrificial laws. So I'm very grateful to be back. And so I want to express something, so I know we have a new president. Okay. I want y'all to keep in mind, just because we have a new president, it doesn't mean we're supposed to look up to the president more than Yahuwah. We have to still keep our minds on Yah. We have to keep our minds on Yah. I mean, when I say Yah, I mean God. I don't even say mean God, sorry, but commonly called God. I just want to confuse you guys. And when I say Yahusha, that's what they call Jesus. So I just want to confuse y'all. Okay? We worship the same creator like y'all do. Okay, we just call it the true name in Hebrew. Okay, that's the point. That's about it. Okay, some of y'all may look at me like, who is that? Who is Yah? So I just want to just kind of point that out. Okay. So prayerfully, y'all had a good week. And let's make it happen on Saturday, man. Let's make it happen. I'm finally glad that we made it on, this day on the daytime. I want to do this in daytime, so finally reached the point of that. I'll praise Yahuwah. Okay. Hopefully you all can hear my voice clearly. I know when I looked at my own videos, my voice sound a little cracked up. The music, so my apologies. Hopefully you all able to hear me clear. Praise Yahuwah. So the subject is, what shall we eat? What shall we eat? Okay. I never taught on this. And, let me just say this. Okay. And it might be emotions going on, emotional distractions. Because what does an average person say when you tell them what to eat that's healthy? They say, oh, well, it doesn't matter. We're going to die anyway. Don't y'all hear people say that? Some people say, oh, we're going to die anyway. Yeah. Don't y'all hear people say, well, like they say, God, pagan word, God created everything so we can eat it. Okay. And do y'all hear people say that my pastor tell us that Jesus died for us to raise on the third day? We can pray in Jesus' name over our food. Can we pray over our food? We're gonna talk about that. Some people pray over their food. I used to do that growing up when I was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, pray on my food religiously. Okay, because, my brother's dad tells us to pray over our food. Okay, it's that traditional. And we have a lot of deaths every year of what we eat. Did y'all know that? I'm gonna say, brother, what about the crimes? Yeah, crimes happen. Uh, but we die from what we eat too, fellas. We die, man. Trust me. We die for what we eat. We die of when we eat at night, every night. You're like, what? Yes. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that we have a tendency, we eat between 7 to 12 o'clock? No, let's say not 7. But we eat from like 9 to like 1, 2 o'clock midnight religiously every night. And no wonder we have, if I'm saying it right, dysphoria, where that means people have problems with vomiting. They vomit and they have major nausea every midnight, and they get up between 1 to 3 o'clock midnight, and they throw up, right? Get sick, very bloated stomach. I've been there. They just have like major pains like that, and then they miss days of work. Okay. So we are aware that some of our food products has been tainted, has been or contaminated or tainted with the number 4, number 3, and our fruits. Some of y'all may be familiar with that. And a lot of people are eating it. Okay. We have problem with red meat. You say, brother, what? We can't eat red meat. I'll explain that later, but people think it's normal to eat red meat. People think it's normal to eat chicken with a little blood, blood dripping off the meat. Okay. We have a lot of problems with this. And so we have to go back of eating how we should eat. And so we get people that's dying, like my grandmother died in 2014, or no, 2014, I'm mistaken, over diabetes and other diseases. Okay, 1 or 2 diseases. Because me growing up with my grandmother, she got me eat a lot of pork cracklings. Have you heard of that? Pork skins. She was a pork fan. Okay, she died from that. Okay, fellas, I'm gonna say, brother, eating pork, you still live longer. Listen, I beg to differ. I can't agree with that. Sorry. My granddad, he died in 2019. Okay, he died, and it was pretty painful, man. It was a very deep situation, diabetes, and he died from also colon cancer. Okay, because it's the things he ate. When I grew up with my granddad, he was a pork fan as well. He loved to eat at night a lot, religiously. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that you can't eat at night, but just don't eat every night, fellas. It's not good for you. Okay, we'll deal with these things. We'll deal with. I'm gonna have to be a. I'm gonna have to be a doctor today. How about that? Yeah, let's be a doctor. It's free, no copayment. I ain't gonna charge any copayments. Okay, but we have to get down the program, and we have to get better. For some of y'all dealing with stomach aches, y'all will love this video. Praise Yahuwah, man. It's gonna help you a lot. It takes time, to get over specifics. But I promise you, if you experience more pain in your stomach, okay, or having arthritis, like what? Yeah, did y'all know what certain things you eat can cause arthritis? Did you know that? Parkinson's, Alzheimer's. Oh yeah, just eating things got no business eating. Okay, it causes all types of negativity. Okay, we were dealing with pills. Can you eat or can you swallow pills from the hospital? We'll deal with that. Okay, I know many of us, when we get real sick, when we eat things that, swallow things after we have, when we diagnose with diabetes, we want to run to the pills. Okay, we run to chemotherapy. Okay, but what if I say that if we eat herbs, fruits, and specific meats that we can live much longer than expected. What if I say that we drink water, okay, preferably hot, warm. Thanks to my lady, she got me into that. Okay, don't get me wrong, I still drink cold liquid, but some I drink tea and hot water, you know, and warm. Okay, what if I say those things can help you live longer? Okay, what if I say those things will prevent a lot of sicknesses, a lot of motion sicknesses, a lot of, you can name it, all types of problems we deal with in this world, right? When it comes to our body and our health. Okay, what if I say fasting can work? Fasting. You're like, what? Yeah. But that's not important today because fasting is not part of the subject, but that's part of the health. Okay. Let's pray. Father, we want to thank for this YouTube videos being created again. Thank you for the opportunity for that. Thank you for the Sabbath once again. Father, those who watch the video later on today or some other time, I ask that you favor them as well. Help them to understand the truth. Help them be free from lies of the devil and wickedness, religions. Help them to have a relationship with you, Lord. Help them repent of their sins, Lord, and for them to have a successful life, have a good relationship with you, so that they can be saved and not be blotted out. May you be esteemed, Father. And Father Yah, I ask that their names are written in the book of life, so they can be saved. And we know that our names are written in the book of life because we have a relationship with you. We sold our souls to you, Father. You own us, Father. We are submissive to you. We are subjected under your feet, and you've been favoring us, Father Yah. Father, those who be listening to his word and the other videos, Father Yah, that I'm asking that these people don't ever backslide, but that they will continue to be persistent, to please you as a parent. You are a parent to us. You are a father, Halal. You are wonderful to us. You are amazing, Yahuwah. Your commandments is very set apart. It's set apart, it's spiritual, and we know it's life in it, in order. Halal Yahuwah, Yahusha. So be it. So we want to go to a main chapter that a lot of people are familiar with, and that is the book of Leviticus. Leviticus chapter 11. We're going to go there, and I think that's the book chapter 11. It's going to really help me to connect some dots, okay, to deal with this problem, to deal with what shall we eat. I should have put in what shall we drink. Okay, I just mix it up. Well, it's okay. Okay. You need pens. Okay, so we're going to deal with that. Another thing for record, I'm not trying to beat anybody up or trying to step any toes. Listen, if you fellas love eating pork, if y'all like eating unclean meat, listen, I'm not going to hate you for that. I'm just speaking the facts. Okay, y'all know me, man. When I present truth, I don't push anybody to just follow. Okay, just present the facts. Let me tell you this: when I was a Christian, okay, for 9+ years, since I was 16 to 25, okay, trust and agree, man. Listen, I first heard about pork was wrong when I was 24. Okay, 25, and guess what? I still keep eating pork. Yeah, buddy. You talking about some pizza with some bacon on it? I kept eating that damn thing. It was so good. Y'all don't know Pizza Hut. Hole in the wall pizza companies. It tastes good. Trust me, man. The pork sausage. You got your Canadian bacon and your specific pork ingredients. It tastes good. It tastes very good. But what stopped me was to set apart spirit through his word, and I studied even harder. And I realized I was convicted through a few problems of me nearly vomiting when I was 25, fellas. Okay, it really helps. Sometimes Yahuwah can use, it's funny, sometimes Yahuwah can use pain to wake you up. He can use a near-death experience. He can allow vomiting to happen in your life. He can use overweight to make you inspired to really want to lose weight or to get better yourself. Make sense? Okay. So Leviticus 11. and I'm going to go to, there's a lot. Now, there's a lot here of what Yah has revealed in this. Okay, so Leviticus 11, so just start in verse 1. Let me see. So let's go ahead and get this. And Yah, or commonly called the Lord, okay, it was really Yahuwah, okay, or Yah, okay, or Lua, spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying to them, speak to the children of Yashrael, saying, these are the beasts which you shall eat. Now, let me stop. When they say beasts, he's referring to like animals. Okay, animals. Okay, not no type of superhero beast. And, no, not that, but specific animals, fellas. Animals. Okay, so it said these are the animals or beasts which you shall eat. Okay, around all or among all the beasts that are on the earth, whatsoever parts the hoof and is cloven footed, and choose to cut among the beasts that you shall eat. Okay. So let's stop there real quick. Okay. So if I look up something here, if I look up animals that parts the hoof, let's look that up, right? Animals that part the hoof. Okay. So part the hoof. I got that right. Let's see. Or cloven-footed animals. Okay. So cloven-footed animals. Okay. Cloven-footed. Excuse me. That's funny. A cloven hoof, cleft hoof, divided hoof, or split hoof is a hoof split into two toes. Okay. This is found on members of the mammalian order Artiodactyla, examples of mammals that possess this type of hoof. Okay. You got your cattle, you got your deers, antelopes, goat, gazelles, and sheep. Okay. So what's cloven-footed is sheep, antelope, deer, okay, gazelles, etc. And I never ate a gazelle before, but I might try and eat a gazelle burger. Why not? Okay. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay. So now we got that. And then it says choose the cud. What is a cud? What is that? Let's see what a cud is. Okay, cud definition means digested food. Okay, returned from the first stomach of ruminants to the mouth for further chewing. Well, that's interesting because, you know, we digest our food too. Okay, cud is a portion of food that returns to the ruminant stomach, not to be chewed for the second time. Okay. So in other words, they digest their food very well, which made me think about animals that eat plants. Okay. So this is why no wonder where you have men and women and children, they look really strong and they can carry heavy things. Y'all notice that? Because they eat meat that plants, the plant nutrition goes to our bloodstream. They say when you eat plants, it's good for you, so it goes to your bloodstream. Imagine that. Imagine eating, you know, plant oils like peanuts and cashews for dinner. You drink your hot water. Oh my, imagine it for 1 week. Oh boy, baby bye. You'd be a healthy freaking person doing it for your 1 week. 1 week. You say, bro, I thought meat. Yeah, meat, but let's get more, you know, I just want to be a little more technical. Okay, because you know, proper meat is like plants. Deer eat plant, cow eat plant. You ever notice that? Okay. Some of you may notice that. Gazelle. Let's keep on reading this. Okay. Or they herbivores. Herbivores. Okay, that's the correct word, herbivores. Okay, choose cut among the animals or beasts that you should eat. We know that, right? So I got deer, blah blah, blah, right? Let's keep going. So then it says, nevertheless, these shall you not eat. These shall you not eat of them that chew the cud. or of them that divide the hoof. Okay, divide the hoof, as the camel, because he chews the cud, but divides not the hoof. So hoofs that's not divided, be careful, fellas. Okay, he is unclean to you, unto you. Okay, a female or a he or a male of an animal. So we are not to eat camels, right? I wonder what camels eat. Let's look it up. What do camels eat? It's just the case of that, right? I won't be shocked if they eat roaches or whatever. What? Let's see. What do camels eat? All right. All right. What do camels eat, fellas? Okay. Oh boy, no wonder. In the desert, people feed camels with grass. That sounds great. Grains, that sound great too. Wheat and oats, that sound great too. But wait a minute, let's keep going. When camels are traveling in the desert, food is often very hard to find. That's pretty obvious. So the animal might have to live on dry leaves, seeds, and thorny twigs without hurting their mouths. Okay, and we know twigs is not. We are not to eat twigs from the tree, right? And twigs be very dirty, and maybe some cases the twig may be poisonous. When bugs and stuff, they do things to the twig, they claw on it, urinate, take a doo-doo in the twig. You never know, and it come dirty. Oh, okay, okay. So that to be the case of why we cannot eat camel. Okay. What we eat is what affects our bloodstream. Keep that in mind, fellas. Our bloodstream is our main source of blood vessels, our heart, lungs, everything. Okay. Let's keep going. Because he chews the cud, but divides not the hoof. Right? He is unclean to you. Verse 5, and the coney. Okay. Because he chews the cud, but divides not the hoof. Hoofless. Remember that don't divide the hoof. We have to not eat these type of animals. He is unclean to you. So look up the word coney. Now I'm gonna sound bored today, I know. I'm a doctor, remember. Coney. Okay. What do conies eat? Okay. What do conies eat? Hopefully give me all the answers that I need to know. Oh, no wonder. Well, they called them foragers. Let me see. Hold on. Let me sure get that right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's funny. I wonder why. Let me see. Coney. A little misspelling. My fault, fellas. Sorry. Okay, being funny. Let's keep it up. Hold on. Coney animal. Okay, there we go. So this looked cute, a little disturbing, a little bit. What they call them, Jamaican Hutius. So they feed on a variety of food sources, including fruits, exposed root roots, okay, bark, and foliage. Okay. So no wonder we cannot eat these things because they eat bark, and we know we're not to eat bark from trees, right? Now, foliage, let's see what that is. Okay, so these are plant leaves collectively, but then again, they eat different types of bark, and it's not good to eat bark from trees, right? Okay, it says, because it chews the cud without the hoof, he is unclean to you. And the hair, because he chews the cud but divides not the hoof, he is unclean to you. What is a hare? It's kind of like a rabbit looking animal, right? In a perspective, right? Hare. What do they eat? Okay. All right. So they eat twigs, they eat bugs. Okay. And we know that's not good. They eat fungi. Wow. We know fungi is not good for us to eat. Okay. Bark. Now, don't get me wrong, they eat berries. That's cool. They eat roots. They eat leaves. But we don't want to mess with that fungi. We want that in our bloodstream. We don't want that in our bloodstream and twigs and different type of diseases or some type of bacteria in our blood, man. We don't want that. Okay. Let's keep going, man. First, it's pretty fun to talk about. It says, and the pig or swine. Alrighty. What do pigs eat? Uh-oh. What do pigs eat? Okay. All right. They can be so cute when they like stuffed animals, fake pigs. Okay, so we are aware that farmers, they feed them corn and soybean. But let's not get it twisted. No, fellas, let's not get it twisted. Not like, see, we can eat pig. No, we cannot. It says here, and the swine. Let me keep reading through this. Wait a minute. And the swine, through it, he divide the hoof and be clove-footed. Yeah, he chooses not to cut. What does that mean? The pig don't digest or whatever it eats. It take over 6+ hours to digest the food. No wonder why we have big, big, big bellies. When we eat a lot of pig ingredients like lard. Come on, a lot of bacon, pork sides of our pizza, Canadian bacon. This one we have digestive system problems. Okay, and this is where you have pancreatitis increases, and then you have a lot of colon cancer, and you have diabetes. All that stuff goes on your stomach, right in your stomach lining. Because when I said when we eat things, it affects us, right? It affects our bloodstream. What it eats, it affects us. What it eats, it's like we eat it. Does this make sense? Let's keep going. Pigs are like vacuum cleaners. Let me explain that. Check this out. Um, check this out. Hold on, let me get this. Let me get this. Let me get this. Because they omnivores. Okay, they go both ways. Let's get this. Unlike their grazing friends, a pig's body doesn't waste time filtering out toxins from rotten food. Did y'all hear that? So pigs eat rotten things off the ground. They eat things. They don't really care. They just eat it, right? Or indigestible material instead of their body store, potentially harmful substances in the fat. So people say that pigs eat shit off the ground. I agree with that. I agree with that. They eat like they don't anything. They clean the ground for you. Did y'all know pigs is your vacuum cleaner in your farm or your land? Okay, let's keep on. Okay, not only do the toxins go directly to the fat storage, but they travel there quickly. Combined, this allows a pig to ingest a surprisingly high level of toxins. What does ingest mean? It means to contain, it means to keep. So pigs, it takes a lot of hours to digest the toxins. You understand? That's why the farmers, they kill them and they have to fully digest their food. Well, guess what? What happens when you eat the pig? You know, you cook it for a long time, but you still eat it there with have not been fully gone, but it's too late. They unclean. They eat anything what they would eat. Like how we imagine if I ate a cigarette. What happens if I eat a cigarette? Okay, right, you guessed it, right? This is why they don't just eat garbage. They eat a lot of garbage. Hello, this is an article. Pigs are able to compartmentalize toxins in such a way that allows them to consume venomous snakes. So pigs eat snakes. And y'all say that we're going to die anyway. Are you kidding me? So you saying you want to eat pig? And I'm just reading here that they eat even venomous snakes. I'm just learning this. I just learned that. That's something new to me. Golf courses have even used them as pest control. In other words, they use the pigs to eat up the insects. Have y'all saw Lion King? Akuma Matata. That fat pig, did he not eat bugs, all types of bugs? Y'all know Lion King. I love Lion King. I missed the movie. I saw the movie. It's good. Okay. All right. Um, Ooh. So, fellas, let's change our eating habits. Okay. Let's leave the pigs alone, man. Stop. Let's start eating vacuum cleaners. Okay. They don't understand. They enjoy what they eat. If you tell the pig don't eat anything out the ground, they're gonna say anything out the ground. They don't understand you, right? Come on. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he chooses not to cut. He is unclean to you. And remember, he chooses not to cut, meaning he it takes time, a lot of hours, to digest the food, not to the cut, not digesting the food, right? Of their flesh shall you not eat, okay? And their carcass shall you not even touch, okay? So we got people that work at these meat companies and they touching everything. You can get some people, they prepare Thanksgiving, they have a full pig on top of a big platter. Have you ever noticed that? They put the apple in the mouth of the pig, which I don't know what that means, but they just cut up the pig and eat the hell out of it. Oh, that's disturbing. Okay, I know people eat pig head, pig feet, pig eyeballs. I used to eat pig feet, but not anymore. Praise you, I don't. Pig tail. Well, I call it pig dingling, like a big dingling. Pig tail, pig dingling, you want to call it. You can name it. Okay, that is disgusting. Chitterlings or shitterlings. Okay, of the flesh, right? Shall eat. Verse 9. These now we're gonna get on the fishes. It says, "These shall you eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever have fins and scales in the water and the seas and the rivers, them shall you eat." Right? And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of every living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination. So finless and scaleless fish, we have to be careful with, right? All right. Remember, this video is about helping you all to live longer. And for you all are in the hospitals right now, for you all know that families in hospital. This is for you. This is for you, man. Okay? They shall be even an abomination or disgusting unto you. You should not eat of the flesh. Okay? But you should have their carcasses an abomination. Okay? Meaning, leave them alone, let them do what they want to do, let them eat what they want to eat. Okay? Whatsoever has no fins or scales in the waters, that should be an abomination, unclean. And these are they which you shall have an abomination among the fowls. Okay, so let me stop there real quick. So I'm gonna go a list. I'm gonna read the list. Fishes with scales, right? Scales and fins, right? Fishes with scales and fins. Okay. Okay, so what we have is salmon, flatfish, anchovies, herring, bluegill, cod, bowfin, barracudas, halibut, whiting, haddock, angelfish. I know about. Oh, okay. Amberjack, doctor fish. That's funny. Doctor fish. Okay. Um, Mackerel. Okay, Okay, that's all that they gave me. No, I want to keep going with this. I want to have fun with this stuff, man. This is something you got to know, man. Okay. Alewife, bass. There we go. Found more. Black pomfret, branzino or branzini, carp, cobia, crappie. That's a fish called crappie. Wow. Okay. Drum. That's a fish called drum. That's funny. Flounder, grouper, grunt. Really? So can he grunting? A grunt, I'm joking, but it's real. It's a fish called grunt. That's funny. Hake, hardhead. Are you kidding me? Hardhead? Okay. Like hard-headed? Okay. Okay. King mackerel from the Pacific Islands. King croaker. Marlin, minnow, mullet, narrowbird, Spanish mackerel, or opa, perch, or bream, pickerel or jack, pike or pickerel or jack, pollock, okay, sardine, shad, sheep's head, silver hake, or whiting, smelt, ice fish, snapper, or naga, lahi, or pakaka. Wait a minute. Opakapaka. Are you serious? Opakapaka or Yuku? This is pretty entertaining. This is okay. I hope that's a cool name for a fish, a clean fish. Opakapaka, 5 syllables. Wow. Soul with the SOLE. Steelhead, sucker, sucker. Okay. Sunish, tarpoon. That's funny, put in tilapia. Yeah, right. Because tilapia has been laboratory raised in China. Don't really look it up yourself. Tilapia is a fake fish. It was funny. I used to get nauseated real fast when every time I eat it. There's something about that. It's unclean. I don't know why they put that here. Anyway, trout, tuna, okay, turbot, wahoo, white croaker, and yellowtail amberjack. Okay. And then this is the fishes that's unclean, because maybe we just read earlier. In verse 12, whatsoever has no fins or scales in the waters, that's abomination to you. So this is what we got. We got catfish, basa, eel, bullhead. Okay, I had tilapia, that's unclean too. European turbot, cobia, stickleback, sharks, sturgeon, swaggy, swordfish, shellfishes, abalone, clam, conch, crab, krill, lobster, mussel, oyster, scallop, shrimp. Okay, we got the soft body type unclean fishes. Okay, cuttlefish, jellyfish, limpet, octopus, squid, or calamari. We got the sea animals, dolphin, otter, porpoise, seal, walrus, whale. Okay, study that. Like I said, this is not to hate somebody or some people because y'all eat what y'all want. Listen, I pray the best that y'all one day be like, I'm gonna have to go ahead and change my eating habits, man, and obey y'all. Okay? Because did y'all know this is obedience as well to you? I know some people, they was talking to me, was saying, well, Jesus died for that, so we don't got to keep the law, so he ain't 31. Listen, be careful, fellas, okay? Yahuwah ain't gonna allow death on us when we eat. He loves this much. The laws are still to be kept. Okay? Even Yahusha ain't clean. Foods, we'll deal with that later on today. Yahusha ain't clean. Okay? Let's go ahead and continue. It says, now we deal with the chickens. It says, and these are they which you shall have an abomination among the fowls. They should not be eaten. They are an abomination. So he named this the eagle, obviously eagles, because eagles eat pretty much things God is eating. Okay, and the ossifrage and the offspray. Okay, and the vulture, and the kite after his kind. Verse 15, every raven after his kind. Verse 16, and the owl, and the nighthawk, and the cuckoo, and the hawk after his kind, and the little owl, and the cormorant, and the great owl. Verse 18, and the swan, and the pelican, and the gear eagle. Verse 19, and the stork, the heron after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat. Okay. All right. So let's go back and look these things up and let's find what they eat. Because remember, we have to eat what animals eat that's healthy. Okay? We got to. Because remember, what we eat affects us, fellas. Oh, also it can affect our behaviors. We're like, what, brother? Yep. Think about it. Because let's say if we eat a lot of pork, well, what happens is when we eat a lot of pork, you notice how when you're getting sick, you get ill? Well, illness happen. And so when we get ill, we have problems with joy. We don't have that much joy we wanted to. We just have this attitude. We just look like we got like menopause or something, like some type of dysfunction. Okay? We have a brain issue. It affects our brain, man. The blood. Okay? And that's why people drink a lot of coffee. I'm preaching. Yeah, come on, fellas. Grandpa, grandmother, come listen to me. Yes. These people drink a lot of coffee and they smoke cigarettes. Not all of them, but some of them. Y'all notice that? They do that and they like to go to the restaurant and get a pork barbecue rib dinner. Come on, fellas. Even cops, these lieutenants, they smoke their little cigarettes. They chew their gum, a lot of coffee, cigarette, pork, and they get wonder why they get ill. Like they get ill, they complain about life. They can't keep their wife. They divorced after 40 years of marriage. Fellas, it affects the behavior. You may say, brother, you're crazy. Well, I'm crazy. I am for truth. I'm crazy for truth. Okay? Real talk. So we have to think about our health. We have to think about our health, fellas. Okay? So let's go to what do eagles eat? Okay? What do eagles eat? They're going to go to ostrich. What do they eat? Okay? Eagle diet, principally mammals and birds, taken both alive as carrion. Main live prey consists of medium-sized mammals and birds such as rabbits, hare. So you notice eat hare, and no hare is unclean, right? Okay. Grouse and ptarmigan or ptarmigan. I never heard of that. The diet of coastal birds includes gulls and other seabirds. Okay, so they eat unclean things. Okay. And did y'all know that bald eagles, this gets a record, they eat cats? Yep, bald eagles eat cats, by the way. I heard about that before. They eat cats. So y'all want to protect y'all kittens. Okay. Yeah, bald eagles, they love them some cat burgers. Okay, fellas. You don't want to eat the bald eagle either. Okay. We got ostrich. Okay. I know there's a lot here. I know that it's a slow pace, but this is worth patience for y'all to listen to this. Okay, please. Ostrich. What do they eat? Okay. All right. Ostrich I know that. Or they call bearded vultures. Oh, they are scavengers, and we know what scavengers are. Okay, these are eaters. They eat almost anything. They also eat human parts. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow, look at that. That's freaking creepy. So they are scavengers, a type of feeding behavior where the creature mainly only eats dead animals. Hello. They eat dead animal, fellas. They mean eat almost any damn dead animal. Huh? And dead plants. Bearded vultures are very unique scavengers due to the fact that they are the only animal that almost exclusively eat bones. Damn. In fact, up to 90% of their entire diet can be bone. Goodness. Woo, these are some badasses. they eat like some real crazy people. All right, let's go ahead and continue, man. Osprey. Okay, what do they eat? Osprey. Okay. Osprey feed primarily on the live fish, which they catch from the water by using their long hooked talons. An osprey can plunge so forcefully into the water that it will completely submerge it. Occasionally, the osprey will catch and eat a snake, an eel, and even frog. Guys, are y'all getting this? Are y'all getting this? And let me express something out of passion with my people. You know, I say my people. I love every nation. For y'all in other nations, man, please stop eating that shit. Listen, please. For those on this, listen to this video, please stop eating bear and other specifics. Okay? And no wonder why our people in third world countries is dying, because they eat other specific strange meat. Okay? Strange meat. Okay? We gotta stop, man. All right. And then we got the vulture. Now, maybe the vulture and bearded eagle eat the same thing, but I did hear, and I'm mistaken, that vultures do eat human flesh. Let me find if that's correct. Make sure, but I think they do. Vultures are deadly animals, man. They eat some stuff, man. Okay. Okay, I think the rumor is wrong, but there are some birds that do eat human flesh. Okay, maybe they do. Maybe vultures do, but it says here that all vultures feed on carrion. Carrion, oh, by the way, carrion is animal carcasses, like dead animal. And then it says, except for palm nut vultures, Gyphloreax ankylosis, which feed on the fruit of the oil palm. Some people hunt small prey, such as insect, lizards, smaller birds, and rodents. So I do agree. I'm going to stand on this, but I'm quite sure in ancient times, the vultures eat human flesh when they're dead, when they've been out there for a long time. Okay. So they are dangerous. They pretty much eat just like the other vulture. Okay, the bearded one. And then it says the word kite. Now we think kite is, oh, hey, do that thing. You can fly in the air and run with it. But this is another different kite. Okay. Kite after his kind. So kite. Okay. All right. Okay. So kites, they feed off of lizards, frogs, snakes, okay, and nestling birds. Boy, these are some suckers. Yeah, we never can eat that at all. No wonder it's unclean. Okay. And then we got raven. Raven. Okay. Raven. All right. So ravens are scavengers. They are omnivores, but most of their diet is meat. Okay. So they mostly eat meat and a little bit of plant. I think that's what they're saying. At times they eat arthropods, seeds, and grain, but they are more carnivorous than crows. Obviously, we can't eat crows. Ravens and crows are pretty much similar. They scavenge for carrion or dead carcasses of animal and garbage. Man, eat garbage. Okay. And also prey on rodents. Oh, Father help us. They eat rodents. Damn. And on the eggs and nesting of the bird, that is very creepy to eat. So I'm pretty much going to eat a lot of rats, roaches, things like that. All right. And we got owl. So the reason I'm looking these things up because I need y'all to know what y'all eating, so y'all don't get affected by what they eat. So we got to look all this stuff up, man. We got to look all this stuff up. So I know I know it's patient, draggy, but please be patient. Owls. Oh boy, father. Small rodent-like mammals. They eat small rodent-like mammals as voles. V-O-L-E-S. I haven't heard that. And mice. Wow. primary prey for many owl species. No, you know what? It's funny. No wonder why owls are buying big mansions. I noticed that. I look at these certain movies. You know, when I was into Halloween, I just watched like Halloween movies with these witches. They got owls around their house. Well, that makes sense. So the owls come out to the racks when they come in the mansion. Interesting. Anyway, an owl's diet may also include frogs, lizards, snakes, fish, mice, rabbits, birds, and squirrels, and other creatures. Great horned owls might even find skunks tasty enough to eat. Man, just keep going, man. All right. And we got nighthawk. Nighthawk. Right? Okay. What do they eat? Common nighthawks eat many kinds of flying insects, including mosquitoes. Now we know we can't eat mosquitoes. Moth, we can't eat moths. See that? And grasshoppers, we can eat that. That's clean. Like, what? Yeah, we eat grasshoppers. Absolutely. Or what do you call that? Crickets, something like that. Yeah. Their wide bristled mouths adapted to scoop insects from the air, and long tails and long pointed wings allow for acrobatic maneuvering to pursue prey. That's deep. Bam. All right. And let's keep going with this. All right, we did that. Hawk. I think hawk is the same way. I'm gonna look that up. And little owl, probably the same way. Cormorant. Okay. Cormorant. Cormorant. Okay. Morant. Eat. Double-crested cormorants feed primarily on fish, but also eat insects. Crustaceans. Okay, we'll get on that later. Crustaceans. All right. Crustaceans like the starfishes and jellyfishes and lobsters and stuff like that. And amphibians like lizards and scorpions. They usually feed and swallow in shallow water less than 8 meters deep, within 5 kilometers of shore. Okay. The great owl, I think they eat the same thing. Let's look it up. Swan. Okay, swan. Okay. Swan eat. What do they eat? Swans are majestic birds that also have a bit of a mean streak. Yeah, that's no surprise. They feed mostly on plants, but will accidentally eat insects. Mm-hmm. What are they? Bumblebees. You got mosquitoes and all that, right? And other animals as they scrounge for aquatic weeds. Okay. They are used to foraging on. Okay. There you have it. Okay. So we can't eat swan, right? And then we got pelicans. All right. Pelicans. Pelicans, what do they eat? Of course, not the team, not the NBA team. No, not that version. The diet of pelicans usually consists on fish, but occasionally amphibians. They eat amphibians too. Okay, turtles, crustaceans, insects, birds, and mammals are also eaten. Okay, all right, we're doing good. The Jeer eagle. It's probably the same. Look up the word stork. Stork. All right, what do they eat? So storks, a carnivore. The white stork eats a wide range of animal prey, including insects, fish, amphibians, reptiles. Okay, small mammals and small birds, fellas. Okay, y'all getting the point here. Okay, all right. And then we got heron. Okay, heron. Heron. Herons being wetlands dwellers eat mostly on animals. Wow. Insects that thrive around in the water. They also eat crustaceans, bugs, amphibians. Okay. Small mammals as well. All right. Y'all getting the order here, right? Y'all getting the point. This is an order. This is why Yahuwah didn't want to eat these specific meats. Okay. We got lapwing. Lapwing. What y'all think these doctors gonna tell y'all not to eat certain meats? Yeah, give it a break, right? They're not gonna tell you what to eat and what not to eat. They want to get paid off you. They want to get paid off you. Lapwings, they eat crustaceans. Yep, I figured. Yeah, crustaceans, soft jellyfish, invertebrate with no. And let's go to bats. Okay. Most bats, insects are called insectivores. They like to eat a lot of insects. These bats like to eat beetles and moths, mosquitoes, and more, and they sure do eat a lot of insects. Oh, no wonder. Okay. All right. Let's verse 20. All fowls that creep going upon all four shall be an abomination to you. So now we're getting on the insects, fellas, the insects. Yeah, these may you eat of every flying, creeping thing that goes upon all four, which have legs above their feet, to leap with all the earth, or to leap on the ground, and we're talking about crickets or grasshoppers. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Verse 22. Even these of that you may eat, after the locust of its kind, after his kind. The bald locust after its kind, the beetle after its kind, the grasshopper. There you go. Okay. Okay. Because, for example, grasshoppers, what do they eat? Let's look that up. Okay. Now, I want to eat a grasshopper. To my perspective, I'm not. I don't know about that. I'm good. Okay. Okay. So grasshoppers. Okay, they herbivores like deers. Fella, know what they eat? They eat plants. You see, fellas? Y'all see the point? You want to be healthy? Eat what they eat. Eat them. It's like eating medicine. Okay, not the hospital version. I ain't talking about that. But it's like eating healing product. They eat plants. They mostly eat leaves. Fellas, we talking about a powerful protein. Okay? They eat plants. They mostly eat leaves. They eat flowers. They eat seeds. I might want to try one. Damn. Sometimes they also eat the insect when it's dead. Like dead insects. Like clean insects for extra protein. Okay, and then locusts, right? Locusts. They eat clean leaves. Leaves is what? Herbs, fellas. Herbs. Okay. They eat grass, man. They eat grass, fellas. That's it. Okay. They can be cooked, fried, smoked, or dried. Locusts. Okay. You can put that in your eggs too. Locust meat in your eggs. Okay. All right. So y'all getting some points here. We eat things what is suitable for our health, not unsuitable for our health. Okay. All right. It says, but verse 23, but all other fly creeping things, which have 4 feet, should be an abomination to you. It says all other flying things. Okay. Verse 24, and for these you shall be unclean. Whatsoever touch the carcass of them shall be unclean to evening. And whatsoever bears aught bared carcass of them wash his clothes. Okay. So we gotta be careful touching, dead, unclean meat, animal stuff, right? Like dead, unclean animals. Okay. Let's go further down in verse 29. These also should be unclean to you among the creeping things that creep upon the earth. Uh-oh. We got the weasel, the mouse, and the tortoise after his kind. Oh, this could be fun. That's about the earth mammals, right? The ferret and the chameleon, the lizard and the snail and the mole. All right, these are unclean to you among all that creep. Whosoever touches them when they are dead shall be unclean into the evening. All right, so let's kind of look these up too. So we got the weasel. Weasel. Okay, so weasel. Weasel. All right. So weasels' diets usually consist on rats, mice, voles, and rabbits, frogs, birds, and bird eggs are also menu from time to time. So that's what they eat. All right. And let's go up mouse. What do mice eat? Okay, a mouse. Okay. I know they like eating cheese, but they don't just eat cheese. Okay. Oh boy, this is funny. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is funny. Okay, so I didn't know this. What do mice eat? Actually, they like to eat fruits, seeds, and grains. They like to eat cheese. They treat that in too. They are omnivores. They eat plants. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's not go too fast. What? We can eat mice? No, no. It says which means they eat both plants and meat. That's good, right? That's cool. But hold on, wait a minute. And the common house mice will eat just about anything it can find. Hello, hello, hello. Eat anything it can find, right? Let's keep going. If, in fact, if the food is scarce, meaning they can't deal with the foods, they can't eat specifics like old food out. That's why I got clean our floors up. Okay. Mice will even eat each other. I didn't know that. Mice will eat each other. I did not know that. So they're like some goddamn cannibals. No, cannibals. We got some cannibalism going on with these damn rats. These rats is religious. They in a cult group called cannibalism. You got a rat made look like a druid. No, I'm joking. All right. So let's start eating these rat sandwiches, fellas. All right. We got the tortoise, the tortoise. Okay. Tortoise. All right, we got that. So tortoise. What do they eat? Y'all know them very slow looking, turtle looking things. All right. Yeah, so they eat fruits, right? And so they kind of like rats. There we go. They eat almost anything, pretty much tortoise. They said they eat like fruits and vegetables. That's great, but they almost pretty much eat anything. All right. And we got the ferret. Okay. Ferret. Okay, so ferret. These are strict carnivores. In the wild, they prey upon evil animals that consist of raw meat, raw bones, or the tissue not just special matter. Okay. So they should just be real picky of unclean animals as well. There we go. Ferrets. All right. And we got the chameleon. Chameleon, C-H-A. Okay. All right. Chameleons. They eat mice. Oh, buddy. They eat mice, man. They eat roaches. They eat mealworms and other insects. All right. They eat silky worms. And we got lizard. Lizards eat. They eat crickets, worms, ants, spiders, cockroaches. Lizards, they eat that stuff. Wow, interesting. They also eat termites. Wow. Okay. And we got the snail. Okay. Snail. What do snails eat? Okay. They eat dying plants, which is not good. They also eat sand or soil. Felt their shell become thicker. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. All right. And let's see. We got the mole. Mole. And these are some really fatty ones. It's one of why so freaking lazy. You know, they like to be on the ground, digging dirt, eating anything. Pretty much seems like that ferret meal includes earthworms. Yeah, no wonder like to be in that ground. Earthworms. They like to dig. Right, they dig. Grubs, snails, spiders, and small animals and other insects. So because moles require a lot of food for energy. Okay. And all right, we got that covered. Now let's continue. Verse 31. These are unclean unto you among all that creep, whoever touches them. Okay. When they be dead, shall be unclean until the evening, and upon whatsoever any of them which they are dead does fall, it shall be unclean, whether it be any vessel or wood or raiment, skin or sack, whatsoever vessel it be. Let's continue to go further to see the more specifics. And then let's go ahead and go to further now in verses 44, because, did y'all know that when we eat certain things, that's also represent us being set apart? Because you go to verse 44 in Leviticus 11, what did he say? He says, "For I am Yahuwah. You should therefore set apart yourselves," or commonly called sanctify yourself, "and be set apart. For I am set apart," or Kadush, Yahuwah says. "Neither shall you defile yourselves with any manner of creeping thing that creeps upon the earth." Okay. "For I'm Yahuwah that brings you up land of Egypt." Because mind you, the Egyptians ate on unclean meat. Let's keep going. "To be your savior," or your Lua. Then it says, "Your mighty one. You should therefore be set apart, for I am set apart. For this is the commandments, or the Torah of the beasts, of the fowl, every living creature that moves up in the waters, and every creature that creeps on the earth, to make a difference between the unclean and the clean." Okay, and between the beasts they may be eaten, and the beasts they may not be eaten. Okay, and y'all might ask, well, if that's the case, why did Yah allow these things to be on the earth if we cannot eat them? Well, fellas, it's simple. They're here to clean the earth in different ways, fellas. Think about the definitions I read, y'all. Can y'all imagine if there was not these type of specifics that we can't eat? Did y'all know that these rats, etc., can come to our apartments and our houses? He said, "Brother, what?" I know. Did y'all know that? Be glad we got these unclean animals in our earth so that it prevent them to creep in our apartments and houses, fellas. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Why think we don't got no beetles like that in our apartment or homes? Huh? Because they taking care of us. Y'all don't even know that. We can't eat them though. So I call these things vacuum cleaners. We cannot eat these some vacuum cleaners. Now y'all get it. They should keep things clean on the earth. Okay? So that the plants can grow fairly. Okay, I remember I read some definitions of some of these, insects, whatever, they eat plants. But we gotta eat the plants too. But then again, when we eat when we eat clean meat, we eat the plants right through them. It's either way. We eat what they ate. It's us. Okay? That's why we have people. I give a lot of respect towards Muslims. I give them a lot of respect. Because them people, listen, those people are freaking healthy, man. I give them the Muslim families credit. Don't get me wrong, they may worship their deity, but I give them a lot of credit. And I wonder why the men look very handsome, the women look very beautiful, the children look great, because they eat a lot of meat, like a lot of cow. They got I don't know a lot about that, but the shawarma meat, okay, which is made out of lamb or cow. Okay, they eat a lot of the plants. Okay, they strictly don't eat that shit. They don't eat no pork and they don't eat. They eat that stuff. They don't eat that. They're very healthy, and I give a lot of credit, to those who trying to change their eating habits. Okay, and people living longer. I give those who drink a lot of smoothies, a lot of vegetables in it. Oh, their fruits and stuff. Man, that's beautiful, man. Okay, so we have to, take a convince ourselves like, hey, look, man, this is not good. It's gonna destroy us. Now, let's deal with Yahusha real quick, because we got people that teach us that he died so we can eat any unclean thing. Okay, is that really sure? Okay, so let's go to John chapter 21. Let's go to John 21 real quick. Okay, and then we'll deal with John the Emerger, because John the Emerger, he also ate locusts. Okay, now I may say, well, brother, you never know what he ate in years. I don't know either, but I bet money that John the Emerger did not eat unclean meat. The brother was righteous. Okay, y'all want to live? Quit eating that unclean shit. For real, man. Eat your pasta with your clean meat, or eat your pasta with vegetables in it. Put your cream of cheese on it. Put your pasta sauce on it. You call it a day, man. Eat spaghetti with deer meat in it, or ground beef. Okay, eat some healthy stuff, man. You want to live. You want to live longer and take care of your health. All right. So let me make sure I find that. Mm. All right, so let's go to John chapter 21, verse 10. Yeah, Yahusha ate some fish, man. I know for sure he ate no pork and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? He ate clean. I know he ate clean. His dad, Joseph, ate clean. Mary ate clean. I know Mary kept, they kept the commandments. I'm quite sure they're righteous too. Let's read that. Verse 10. Yahusha said to them, bring up the fish what you have now caught. I bet you money it was probably perch. Maybe that was salmon. Who knows what fish that was? Whitey, clean fish, right? Bring up the fish which you have caught. Verse 11. Simon Peter, or Peter, went up and drew the net to land full of the great fish. Okay, 153. Okay, for there were so many, so 153 fishes they caught. That's very good. That's a praise shot for that. All right. And for all there were so many, it was not the net broken. He was said to come and dine. Okay, come and dine. Meaning Yahushua did what? He ate with them. Dine means to eat with. Okay, to have dinner with. Dine in. Okay, that's where we get dining room from, right? And none of the followers dared to ask him, "Who are you?" And knowing that it was Yahushua. Okay, Yahushua then comes and takes bread and gives them, and the fish likewise. Okay, so he ate fish, fellas. Okay, Yahushua ate fish. He probably ate beef. Who knows? I don't know his life like that. We don't know. And then let's say the same book, and let's go to John chapter. Let me see here. Let me make sure I get this. Hold on, let me see here. Make sure I get this. Make sure I get this. If not this book, it's probably Book of Luke. Let me just make sure. Yeah, let's go. Let's check out Luke. This is not it. Let's check out the Book of Luke. All right. All right. So we gotta find this, man. Excuse me. Oh. All right, it's not there either. Let's check out Matthew. Yeah, maybe it's in Matthew. Sorry about the little wait here. Gotta be somewhere. I know it's somewhere. Who looks? Let's check out Mark. Not just Google it. Let me sparkle off here. Let me see. Yeah, it is the book of Mark. Mark chapter 1, right? And verses 6. Okay. All right. Okay, so just highlighting that, very important. So it says in verses 6, it says, and Yahushua or John was clothed with camel's hair and with the belt of his skin about his loins. Okay. And he ate locusts and wild honey. Okay. Locusts and wild honey. So again, these are examples of taking care of our health. And see, fellas, when we eat, listen, when we eat right, especially we know what to eat, what we're taught, that means we care for ourselves, we care for our lives, our health, okay? And we love Yah. Some people teach that when you eat clean, you know, it's not a big deal to the Father. It is a big deal to the Father. It's commandments, okay? We have to eat certain things for commandments because guess what? He's trying to keep us what? Safe. He's trying to keep us careful so that we can live longer. That's why y'all notice, fellas, in the scriptures, people lived over 800 years, 600 years because of what they ate. Okay. And see, the problem in today's time, the contrary, guess what? It's a damn shame, right? It's a damn shame, and it's frustrating because we've been deceived of eating a lot of things that we thought it was okay to eat. Okay, like McDonald's and Burger King, Taco Bell, um, Jack in the Box, okay, or Crack in the Box. We say Crack in the Box because did y'all know that the tacos, this was in Texas, they put some chemicals in it, makes like you kind of high a little bit. Yeah, look that up. They put some things in there, man. Again, I'm just putting things in the burgers and the top. I quit eating that a long time ago. Okay. Um, you have these main food chains. Okay. Um, Little Caesars, Pizza Hut. Okay. We have to look at the big picture. Okay. We have to be aware. Okay. Let's go to Psalms 104. Psalms 104. Tahala 104. Okay. Okay. So the reason I'm going here because this is the creme of the creme. This is the crops, man. This is the real deal. Okay. And these are for those who are struggling with internal stomach problems, chest problems, arthritis, headaches, frequent headaches every day, migraines. You can name it. This is what Yah says. Let's go to verse 10. And this is very beautiful, Yahuwah did. Okay. He sends the springs into the valleys, which run among the hills. They give drink to every beast of the field, right? The wild asses quench their thirst. By them shall the chickens or the fowls of the firmament have their habitation, which sing among the branches. He waters the hills from his chambers. The earth is satisfied with the fruit of your works. He causes the grass to grow for the cattle and herb for the service of man. Let me stop there real quick. He says, herbs for the service of man. What is that saying? Let's look it up. All herbs, right? And did y'all know that the herbs is inside the pills, which we shouldn't be doing? We should just eat it normally. The devil is real slick. Why would you take something and create a drug-looking drug in it? Why couldn't you just eat it normally? Why can't you make it as a vitamin? Okay, so check this out. Check this out. All herbs to eat, right? Oh, all herbs and their benefits. Okay. Now, check this out. Y'all think I'm joking around? Fell, this is love we talking, fell. I told y'all, this is a fun subject to talk about. It might be 2 or 3 parts. I don't know. Now, y'all ready to hear this? First one is cinnamon. That's an herb. It lowers blood sugar levels and has a powerful anti-diabetic effect. You got diabetic? You diabetic? Take some cinnamon, put in your water and drink it, or put in your pancake. You eat 1 or 2 pancakes for breakfast. And put organic syrup in your pancakes. Not Aunt Jemima. That's chemicalized syrup or sap. Look at that. Cinnamon is a popular spice found in all sorts of recipes. You'll really see this for real. And baked goods, right? It contains a compound called cinnamaldehyde, excuse me, which is responsible for cinnamon's medicinal properties, right? Cinnamon has its potent antioxidant activity, which funny, my lady, sometimes we drink cinnamon with, I love cinnamon. We should try our tea one day. Cinnamon your tea, that'd be good for us. Helps fight inflammation and has been shown to lower cholesterol and triglycerides in the blood, right? But where sin really shines is in the effects of blood sugar levels. So, fellas, let's take advantage of getting our cinnamon from the stores. Let's get cinnamon sticks, huh? To be a little slacky. I know we like some rolls. Well, why not make some tea with some cinnamon in it too? Eat a little cinnamon roll. Or put it in your bread. Make it as a French toast. Put a little extra cinnamon on your French toast. This is cool stuff, man. That's an herb. And then we got sage. Sage. It can help improve brain function and memory. This help against Alzheimer's, fellas. Okay? Help improve brain function and memory, especially people in Alzheimer's disease. This is why it's not good to eat late every damn night. It's not good for you, man. I'd rather eat this late night. I'd rather eat this up late night, to be honest with you. Yeah. It ain't gonna cause any problems. Let's get going. And then it says peppermint. Peppermint tea. I never had that before. That sounds good. Peppermint relieves pain and reduces nausea. Oh. Wow. Peppermint has a long history of use in folk medicine and aromatherapy. As is case many herbs, it is an oily component that contains agents responsible for the health effects. Many studies have shown that peppermint oil, which they got in stores, you can sell online, buy it online, improve pain management and irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS. Okay? This is good stuff, man. It appears to work by relaxing the smooth muscles in the colon. Okay? Release pain, especially during bowel movements. It also helps to reduce abdominal bloating, which is a common digestive system. Okay? Peppermint tea is good for y'all fellas, man. Peppermint, maybe the candy. Okay? Turmeric is another herb. Turmeric contains curcumin, a substance with powerful inflammatory, I'm saying it right, inflammatory, thank you, Father, effects. Turmeric is a spice that gives curry its yellow color. It contains several compounds with medical, property, the most important, which is curcumin. Curcumin is a remarkably powerful antioxidant, helping to fight oxidative damaging and boosting the body's own antioxidant enzymes. Okay. This is important because oxidative damage is agreed to be one of the key mechanisms behind aging and many diseases. And it also fights Alzheimer's disease, reduce the risk of heart disease and cancer, and relieve arthritis. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. We got basil that helps fight infections and boost immunity. Okay. It helps your immune system, immune cells in the blood. It also reduces blood sugar levels before and after meals, as well as treating anxiety. You see my point I said earlier, unclean foods can affect your behavior. This is opposite, fellas. It helps to treat anxiety. Fellas, listen to me. Listen, quit taking them damn drugs and that weed and heroin. I know they say they make you feel good. No. I'm going to teach on it's puff puff pass of Yah. I'm going to teach on that. Not today, but some other time. We got to quit smoking weed and cigar weeds and all, whatever you want to name it. We got to be natural with ourselves, fellas. It treats anxiety and anxiety-related depression. But the doctors, what they do, they give you a pill, make it worse. Hello. or incantation. That's why incantation, what that is, it is spells that have side effects. Okay? That's why people have blackouts when they take these certain pills like Adderall and Abilify and all that shit. They got blackouts, they want to destroy people and break things and be like, where am I? What did I do? And you know what you did. Fellas, we have to be real. Okay? We got to start eating our meals wholesomely. Okay, we got to eat these things, man. Cayenne pepper that contains capsaicin, which helps reduce appetite, meaning overeating. It helps you not overeat. It may have anti-cancer properties. Okay? You can put cayenne pepper in your soup, put cayenne pepper in your chicken. You know, put cayenne pepper in your steak. Okay? Put a little bit of that in your smoothie. I don't know about that. Okay? It helps to help your lungs deal with liver cancer, fellas, cayenne pepper, and it helps to reduce prostate cancer. All right, so we can never underestimate these things. Ginger, that's pretty popular. Ginger can treat nausea and has anti-inflammatory properties. This includes nausea caused by morning sickness, chemotherapy. Oh, did you say chemotherapy? And seasickness. Eat ginger gummies, like my lady gives me, ginger gummies. That's good for you. It's kind of hot, but I'm used to it. Spicy, little, you know, it's good, but you okay? It helps your morning sickness, pregnant ladies. Men that have a problem trying to lay back down, you're scared to lay down, you don't want to vomit, try ginger. Yahuwah is trying to make us better. He's trying not to want us to get sick all the time, fellas. I studied subjects at risk for colon cancer found that 2 grams of ginger extract or a teaspoon of ginger oil or ginger tea or ginger decreased markers for colon inflammation in the same way as aspirin. Okay, so those of you who all have colon cancer, try this. Okay. Other research found that the mixture of ginger, cinnamon, and mastic and sesame oil decreased pain and stiffness experienced by those with osteoarthritis, meaning you got like weak bones, weak muscle, have pain to it. It have a similar effectiveness to treatment as aspirin or ibuprofen. Unbelievable. Talk about Yahuwah, man. Okay, you got fenugreek. I heard that's an herb, improves blood sugar control. Okay, you got rosemary, can help prevent allergies and nasal congestion. I didn't even know that. Okay, this is some good stuff to know about, man. These doctors ain't gonna tell you this shit. They want you to take their damn pills. That's all they want. That's all they want. That's gonna be a part 2 of this. That's all they want. Okay, they want you to be dead. They want you to be very, very sick and to stay sick. Give you those numbness type pills. It's a temporal fix. All right. Number of immune cells in nasal mucus also increase and reduce congestion. So yeah, rosemary can help, fellas. Okay. Garlic. Ooh, who don't love garlic? Y'all need to tell me make your breath stink. Who gives a shit? What's important is your health. Who cares your breath stink? It don't matter. Garlic is good for you. Garlic can combat sicknesses. You got a sore throat? Try some garlic. Yeah, I know it's very hot and spicy. I've done it. I use that. My little sore throat. And my palate. I take that sucker. I bite that shit. Eat like 2 cloves. 1.5. I'm good within 24 hours. Between 24 to 40 hours. You try garlic water, garlic tea, garlic soup. It says garlic supplement is well known as combat sicknesses, including the common cold. Okay, so we got to learn how to be bold and not trust your doctor too much, not trust these hospitals. And you know, now we're living in today's time. Oh, you got the coronavirus. No, that's bullshit. You trust the coronavirus. Stop. No, it's just a regular sickness. Anyway, for those with high cholesterol, garlic supplementation appears to reduce total LDL cholesterol by 10 to 50%, and it reduces blood pressure in people with high blood pressure. Garlic, okay? We like chicken, put that shit on your chicken. Garlic, okay? Put raw garlic in your chicken, baked chicken, okay? So we need to be open, okay? These folks don't care about our health, man. Okay. And to be honest with y'all, there's a lot of herbs. There's probably like 200 or 300 or 400 different herbs, fellas. Okay. A lot of herbs and the earth that Yahuwah has created. Okay. So once again, I won't get too much on the list there. Probably in part 2 again more deep into these things. But let's give y'all like some thoughts about what we can eat, what we can consume, what we can eat that's outside the pill and eat it as an herb, fellas. For example, penicillin. Look, listen, that's herbal, but it's made as a pill. Aspirin is a pill, like a drug, but we can eat it outside that. Remember I said a long time ago, not know if I said this, but pills are like witchcraft. It's incantation. Why not take it normally as an herb? See what I'm saying? Okay. Why do we drink lemon tea when we get sick? Because lemon is good for you. Lemon has a high citric, and it kills the bacteria of your sore throat, your colds, stuff like that, right? Okay. So once again, Psalms 104, verse 14. He caused the grass to grow for the cattle and herb for the service of man. Service of man. Okay. Yahuwah has given us the freedom to eat his creation, fellas, to eat his products. Okay. That he may bring forth food out of the earth. Have y'all noticed something? Let me say this. There are movies and reality. I've heard that the reason why they get cops, like security in these hospitals, because if you say something to the doctor, the cops will kick you out. Let me give you an example. Oh, doctor, you're not supposed to give that to my son. Doctor, how about you give him some type of rosemary? Doctor, do it! Right? You get mad. Doctor says, right? It's my child. And they think they know everything, right? Y'all been there. Y'all been that shit before. Y'all been that experience where you know what your family member need to take, right? The doctor gets upset. And then she want to call security on because you talking some truth and aggression because, she make you irritated. He make you irritated. And they say, oh, it's against protocol. Yeah, no shit. Right, because you guys follow the government. Y'all follow the system, the beast system. Okay? As a matter of fact, the beast, the government, is over all the hospitals. I don't care how beautiful they look. I don't give a shit. I don't care they got a subway. They are all part of the game, fellas. They're all about money. Okay? They're all about this. These hospitals are all about money. They're not about the book of Psalms 104, verse 14. They're not about the book of Leviticus chapter 11. They're not about your spirit. They're about getting paid off your ass. When you dead, they get paid. Why do you think you got to sign a damn application so if something happens to you, they're not getting caught up? You understand? So this is something that we talked about of what we shall eat. My granddad passed away. Listen, this is funny. My granddad passed away. Let me see before he passed away. He was getting better. Listen, fellas, hear me out. He was drinking smoothies. This brother was doing he was fasting. Okay? He was fasting. My lady about this. He was fasting. He only drank smoothies. Okay? My granddad drank water. That's it. The man was getting freaking better. The doctors called him back, was pretending that something's wrong with him. He fell for it, took him back to the hospital, and he died at the damn hospital of chemotherapy. Fellas, y'all know what I'm talking about. This is why they got these damn dumbass cops, these security guards into these damn hospitals, these clinics. Because they're all about coming after you as a witch doctor. They don't give a shit about what you say. That's why they argue. That's why they say, blah, blah, talk like blah, 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 blah. I get security guard, blah, blah. The first one to say. And this is why people fail to save the patients, because they poked them with that stupid shit, that vaccination, okay, or vaccinations, and they give you surgery, they take you to sleep, goodbye, good night, nighty night, and they doing some shit to you that you know about, but you died. Fellas, it's no freaking joke. Now, I know what I said may be hurting some of y'all or be controversial, but I got to say that shit. That's why Yahuwah want us to be natural. Nowhere in the scriptures where people in some damn hospitals. Nobody. Let's prove that real quick. Let's go to Isaiah 38. Yashayahu 38. I'm getting emotional already talking about this stuff, man. You know, we got to learn how to be healthy. We got to go to a damn gym. Go to a gym room. Did y'all know when you eat herbs or you eat your oatmeal, you eat a little bit of an omelet, if you go to the gym, when you feeling like freaking boosted up, you feel like Sonic. You feel like a damn wrestler. You be benching more weight, curling more weight like easily. You know what I'm saying? My lady is freaking strong. She freaking helps. She benching near freaking 80 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Can pick up a damn 45-pound. Put them damn things in a weight bar. She can lift that like shit with one arm. It's because of stuff we eat. So the food, the product, not only affects your bloodstream, it can affect your muscle, everything of you to help you boost it up in strength. Let me see. Man, y'all not getting it. Y'all not getting it. What shall we eat? The subject. What shall we eat? Or what do we eat? Now, this was a man that was dying. Listen! He was dying. This brother, did he go to the hospital? Let's go to verse 1 in Isaiah 38. Did he go to the hospital? Did he go to Mount Sinai Hospital? Did he go to Rush Hospital? Huh? These doctors don't freaking care, man. These doctors don't care, man. They want your money, man. They want to get you a bill, match your credit up, and get a commission. In those days, Yakashihu, Hezekiah, was sick unto death. Get that in mind. Was sick unto death, right? And Isaiah, or Yashayahu, the prophet, the son of Amos, came unto him and said to him, thus says Yah, set your house in order, for you shall die and not live. Okay? Guess who tell y'all that shit? The doctor. Oh, well, Mrs. Jenkins, yeah, you listen. Yeah, he's getting better, but I told him he got like 6 months to live, and that's what that reminded me of right here in verse 1. Well, let's keep going. Hezekiah turned his face toward the wall, or Yakasu turned his face to the wall and prayed to Yah. And said, remember now, O Yahuwah, I beg you or beseech you. Meaning this brother's in pain. He's like, Father, please, I beg you, Father, please have not to die right now. You know how we get so sick and we dying? We want to pray now to Yahuwah. Oh, y'all know what I'm talking about. We want to love the one we hate that into Yahuwah. Now we want to ask the person to pray for me. Have y'all been through that experience? Pray for me. Oh, we would pray for you now. Oh, no problem. The person that's dying becomes much humble. Yes. Now they want to live. Y'all ain't getting this. Come on, man. Come on, fellas. Okay? I beseech you, I walk before you in truth with a perfect heart. In other words, say, don't you remember me? I'm sick, Father. What you want to heal me, Father? I'm going to keep your commandments. Let's keep going. And have done that which is good in your sight. We know that. Let's keep going. Hezekiah, or Yahasyahu, Websor. Then came the word of Yahuwah unto Yeshayahu, or Isaiah, saying, go and say to Hakasyahu, thus says Yah, Lord of Dayu, your Abba, or your dad, your father, I have heard your prayer. I have seen your tears. Behold, I will add unto your days 15 years. Let that sink in. How is he going to do that? Let's keep going. Because he didn't go to church. I'm preaching. He didn't go to these so-called pastors and let Benny Hinn heal you and throw his jacket at people. I'm not giving him heal your name. You know, he do that. What did he do? Let's continue. Right? There was two men, right? He says, I will deliver you and this city out of the hand of the king of Ashur, and I will defend this city, verse 7. And this shall be a sign to you from Yah that Yahuwah will do this thing that he has spoken. And behold, I will bring again the shadow of the steps, which is going down the sun, dial of Chachatz, 10 steps backwards. So the sun returned 10 steps by which the steps is going down. The writing of Hezekiah or Shashahu, king of Yehuda, which had been sick and was recovered of his sickness. But how was he recovered? Let's keep going. I said, the cutting off my days, I should go to the gates of the grave. I am deprived of the remnant of my years, or left of my years. I said, I should not see Yahuwah, even Yah in the land of the living. I should behold man no more with the inhabitants of the world. My age is left or departed, and it was removed from me as a shepherd's tent. I have cut off like a weaver my life. He will cut me off with a pinning, with a pining sickness or deep sickness. Right? From the day even to night, you will make an end of me. I reckon to morning that as a lion, so will he break all my bones. From day even to night, will you make an end of me? Like a crane or a swallow, so did I chatter. I did mourn as a dove. My eyes fail with looking upward, O Yahuwah. I am oppressed. Okay. Undertake for me. What shall I say? He has both spoken it to me, excuse me, and himself has done it. I should go softly all my years in the bitterness of my soul. O Yahuwah, by these things men live, and all these things is the life of my spirit. So will you recover me, okay, and make me to live? Behold, for peace, I had great bitterness, but you have in love to my soul delivered from the pit of corruption. For you have cast all my sin behind your back. You notice he said, I had great bitterness. This was Hezekiah praying. Remember, I told y'all earlier. Now I don't know what Hezekiah. Maybe he ate something unclean. Maybe he ate unclean meat. Maybe he eat late at night. I don't know. But this brother said he had bitterness. Meaning, when you remember, when I said to y'all earlier, when you eat unclean foods a lot, you're going to become bitter. You're going to have emotional problems. You're going to have problems with keeping your marriage. Did y'all know that? Yep. That's why this is going to be part 2 of this subject. You're going to have problems of being self-controlled. You're going to have problems with you have different problems, man, like different emotional and mental problems when you keep eating unclean shit. I'm telling you, I'm not making this stuff up. Okay? I'm not making it up. Ooh, I'm not making it up. Okay? Okay. Watch this. Behold, for peace I great bitterness, but you have in love to my soul. Delivered from the pit of your corruption. Delivered from the pit of corruption. For you have cast all my sin out of your back. Okay, so he committed his sin. He confessed his sins. Oh, you cast my sins. For grave cannot praise you. Death cannot celebrate you. That's true. Praise you. I got to highlight that. They didn't go down to the pit. Can I hope for your truth? Absolutely. Right? For the living, he shall praise you, or she shall praise you, as I do this day. The dashing children shall make known your truth. The Father was ready, or Yahuwah was ready to save me. Therefore, we will sing my song to the string instruments all the days of our lives in the house of Yahuwah. For Isaiah has said, let them take a lump of figs and lay it for a plaister upon the boil, and he shall recover herbs. Once again, let that sink in. Now, I don't know what kind of sickness he had. This brother, he just took some figs, some herb, and boiled it as tea or soup and gave to his brother, and he healed and got 15 more damn years. He did not go to the hospital. He did not go to a clinic. He didn't go to chemotherapy. This brother just took some herbs. But y'all say, are you crazy? Why you you should go to the hospital. No. We have to trust in Yah of our healing of what we eat. This brother took fig leaf soup or tea. Now, I never had that, but that is interesting. This brother boiled fish. In other words, Isaiah believed in the scriptures. He agreed with the herbs. And he got healed for a long time. The man's living normal. Yakashahu also said, what is the sign that I should go to the house of Yah? He was healed. Put that to the bank, fellas. Put that to the bank. You can't tell me that we have to rely on these doctors right now. Now, don't get me wrong, you have what is called physicians. Now, physicians are like those who know about the herbal products. Y'all know that? Physicians. Physicians and doctors are two different things. Physicians believe in nutrition. This brother was healed. See, this is a testimony about the importance when we cook. It's very important to eat vegetables with your meat. It don't have to be every time, but eat your vegetables. Eat your herbs. Hook it up. Put some stuff in your soup that you never heard of. Just do it. Turmeric in your soup. Cayenne pepper. Basil leaves. Do something. Chop the basil really up, tiny pieces. Sprinkle it in your soup. Eat that. Eat some elements. I'm going to talk about elements another time. Elements, part of maybe part 2, part 3 of what we can eat. Elements. Okay? Elements. You can eat elements. Like salt, like rock, not eat rocks off the damn ground, but not that version. I don't know a lot about the elements. They call it carbon element tables like that. I learned that in school. It's good for miraculous healing as well. Baking soda, baking soda, one of them, that's the element. Okay, that's the element made out of calcium minerals. Okay, that also heal your sicknesses. But they ain't gonna tell you this stuff, fellas. They ain't gonna tell you this stuff. These doctors ain't gonna tell you a damn thing. They gonna be like, come on, okay, come to the hospital, okay. I'll check your blood pressure. I'll check your weight. Yeah, like you need to get prescribed like 4 different types of pills. Go to Walgreens and get your pills. You know what I'm talking about. It's all about pills. Pills, 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 pills. Even prayer works. Prayer. Okay? This stuff is no joke, man. We need to quit playing and quit relying on these goddamn hospitals. Please. We got to be real, man. We got to trust in who we eat. Okay? We need to stop that. Y'all, we need to be careful eating at night. Every night. I used to do that shit all the time. Boy, I used to eat that, man. I used to eat at night all the. Ooh. Man, it was so damn bad. I thought I was a mother being pregnant. Man, I used to eat a lot of. I told later, boy, at night, I used to eat a lot of Pizza Hut. You talk about pork chops and macaroni and cheese, and you can name it. All this stuff between 8 to 10 o'clock at night. A lot. And I'd be having these stomach aches. Like, damn, what is that coming from? And I thought I just ate something poisonous. No. Remember, the subject is, what do we eat? And I noticed, I done found nowhere in scripture where disciples, people that love you who ate late at night, they ate during the daytime all the time. And see, another problem, and this is the last part of the subject now for the night. We got this thing called gluttony. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Let's talk about that. And we be done for the night. I know. Y'all must be tired of talking about food now. Well, I love y'all. I gotta speak the truth. We love y'all. We gotta speak the truth, man. Y'all want to be right? Y'all want to quit having these problems with your stomachs and bodies and health? Let this video help you. We're gonna deal with this because I realized I got a big appetite. It's funny because I've noticed that when people eat a lot at night, they have problems with pancreatitis. We'll deal with that tonight. Let's go to Deuteronomy. People eat these big meals at night. I don't know how you do it. And I'm glad to know that's not good for you. People eat, not goddamn, barbecue ribs, fries, coleslaw, past 12 o'clock midnight, catfish and fries and coleslaw, a lot of goddamn tacos, burritos, and no wonder why people have problems sleeping at night. Let's deal with this right now. And it is a sin to be glutton where you ate your breakfast. Look, let's say you ate your IHOP. You ate that by 5 o'clock in the morning. That's cool. All right. And then at nighttime, at midnight, and now you ate a burrito meal and a taco salad. You're killing yourself. Now, the subject is, what shall we eat? I should have put in, what times do we eat? I should put that in there. What times shall we eat? But anyway, Deuteronomy, y'all. Okay, like I said, I ain't trying to show no hate to anybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it because I love y'all, man. You know, y'all know me. That's why this purpose of me being on YouTube, my lady, man, is for the sake of loving others, man. The scripture said, love your neighbors yourself. Matthew 5:43. When you love your neighbors, man, you give them truth. All right? You get some freaking truth. They may hate some things I may say, but goddamn it, when you think about it, and you realize, like, damn, now you gonna be like, you know what? Yahuwah, thank you. Y'all be praising him. That's what I want y'all to be, man. I want y'all. Some of y'all got marriages. Y'all married. Y'all just got married. Got into a covenant. Y'all just might have your first child, whatever. Y'all might have problems with your health while you met a nice lady. Listen to this video, man. Learn this shit. I heard people, it's funny. I heard that some people collapsing like that. Now, y'all heard of that? People just fall out dead. You know where it came from? Heart failure. Did y'all know that when we eat a lot of unclean things, chapter 21, when we eat a lot of unclean things, we have a heart failure, which connect to our blood flow. Okay? So we have to be very, very vital of what we're eating. We need to trust in our grains, our peanuts, our cashews, our pistachios. Sometimes, you know what, fellas? Recommendation, how about y'all go for a fast? You know, eat your nuts, peanuts and pistachios, and drink water all day. Do that for a couple of days. Try that for a minute. You're like, bro, you crazy. Well, I am. Because I'm going to do my fast on Monday. I'm doing my smoothie fast. I'll let you know how it went. I'm trying on Monday. Malay knows about it. I'm going to try that shit. I'm going to go ahead and she'll make me a smoothie of two or three cups or whatever. Go out to do Uber Lyft and maybe get some nuts with me and eat it. Smoothie, a little water again, do it again. Okay, it's healthy to try it sometime, to eat like the Old Testament. Now, verse 20 in chapter 21. This is what Yahuwah says. Okay. That's why we sick, man. We keep being sick. We can't get out the bed. We have weird headaches. It says, and they shall say to the elders of the city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton. He is, or she is, a glutton and a drunkard. Now, let's talk about these two things, because I did talk about liquid. It should have been, what shall we also eat and drink? But I will go too long for the sake of time. I know it's going to be part 2 of this subject. But here's the kicker. Gluttony means a disorder. It means an eating disorder. Okay? So, now I'm not talking about being bulimic. That's no. We all know what that's about. People don't want to eat, and they want to force themselves throwing up. That comes from depression. I might talk about that another time, regards to the subject, because that do have something to do with that as well. I said earlier, what you eat can affect you if it's unclean. Okay, it can affect you in a way. Gluttony is when somebody eats too freaking much, especially at night. It can affect your body in such a mighty way that you're going to regret of what you used to eat, how much food. Let that sink in for a minute. It is a disorder where we have too much weight gain against our height, and we get sick to where we can't eat the foods we like to eat. Have you ever noticed that when we eat so much gluttony, that we can't even enjoy the clean foods too much? Have y'all noticed that? Let's say a person got too sick, vomiting, dealing with a lot of that, because a person kept eating at night, over 8 to 9 o'clock at night, eating cheeseburgers, eating fries, and eating a taco. And they've been sick for a couple of days, throwing up. And it's like they feeling better, but it's like when they eat something clean, they throw it up again, they vomit again. I don't know if y'all been through that experience before. I have. Okay? Like I said, I'm a doctor today. I'm a good doctor. Praise y'all. You don't not want to be a damn glutton. Eat during the daytime. Me and my lady, we eat a lot in the daytime. She cooks some good ass dinner, and we eat in the daytime. Now, wonder why we healthy. We don't really eat at night like that. We might drink a smoothie and eat some nuts, eat an apple, a pear, or a kiwi or something, and that's it. Okay? We have to be careful, because remember this, fellas. The doctors, they want your money. They want you to be dead. I know I said what I said was crazy. I get it. I understand. Y'all may get irritated. Listen, it's freaking true. Have you ever heard of the American diet? I told Levi about this before. It's a pyramid. You notice it got the breakfast thing going on. It got your lunch thing going on. It got your whole dinner. It gets a longer line at the bottom. And then it got the late night snacks. That is not good. So that means I can eat 7 pancakes with an omelet, with 6 eggs in an omelet, 6 pork sausage patties, and I'm pregnant as a woman. And by 1 o'clock afternoon, I'm eating again. Holy shit. Now I'm eating McDonald's. I'm eating 2 Big Macs and a small fry. This is what the American diet is. And then at dinner time, I go to Applebee's and I get me a $10 dinner meal. Let's say in that's like appetizers is cheese curds, right? A T-bone steak, mashed potatoes, and some broccoli, right? And macaroni and cheese, right? Fellas, are you kidding me? And no wonder why we get sick. We get sick. We get too sick that we can't work at our jobs too much. Okay? And this is why obesity is the #1 problem in America, fellas. Obesity, which relates to gluttony. Okay? So once again, you notice it says about their son. This is an example about the son in verse 20. It says that he's a glutton and drunkard. And I said, when you eat unhealthy and you're overeating, it can affect your behavior. Remember that? Here we go, probably in verse 20. And then it says he is a glutton and a drunkard, right? So now look, and I'm speaking on the contrary. Next part 2. I'm just speaking my 2 cents real quick. Bear with me. I know I speak my 2 cents. Now we got people that drink too much. Women, y'all hear me? Okay, we don't get one person watching, but in the future, women hear me. Or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The man drinks. And now he got problems with his own health. Now he got problems with his lungs, lung cancer. He's drinking at nighttime. After he ate a big meal at night. And now he's vomiting, throwing up, doing this, da 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 da. It's a repetition. Okay, and now what happens? He abused his wife or his children, fellas. I'm preaching. What shall we eat? Or what do we eat? Okay. We have to look at our health. We have to look at our behavior. It's not worth it, man. It's not freaking worth it. Let me add ice cream in this too. Yeah, ice cream. You say, oh, brother, yeah, I got ice cream. Yeah, I know. We all love ice cream. Okay, I know people eat a lot of ice cream at late night. They watch Netflix and they go to bed 2 or 3 o'clock midnight. Now they can't get up because they're real sick. Now they got to get up like around what, 1 or 2 o'clock afternoon, fellas. It's like a drag. You get dragged when the person keep constantly unclean. It sucks your life away. It sucks your life away. Your life is being sucked, and you near death. Okay. So let's think twice about what we're eating. Let's make it a good day with our bodies. Let's love our bodies, fellas. Let's do that. Let's take care of our health, man. Y'all want to save money off the doctor bills? Eat the things that Yah wants you to desire for you to eat according to the commandments. You do that, I promise you, you're going to save a lot of money off your doctor bills. You're going to save a lot of money against doctor bills. You're going to be so happy. Real talk. Okay. I'm going to be done for the night. It was almost the night. Well, it's not nighttime yet. Okay. A little over 2 hours. Okay, great. Prayerfully, this subject has given y'all a rude awakening. And let this video be very important for your families, your loved ones. Okay? So that they can listen and that they can get hope on why they go through these problems. That's going to be part 2 of this. This is just the beginning. Okay? It's sad because, fellas, I understand. I've seen situations, I've heard of situations where people died, okay, from diseases, from these different type of effects because of what we're eating. And what bothers me the most is these holidays. Oh my goodness. Okay. You got your ham that's coming your way. You got your collard greens with the, not saying collard greens, so you can eat collard greens. Collard greens you can eat any day, but they use smoothie too, collard greens. But what they put in the pork. Okay. You got your pig feet, all that, chitterlings. Okay. It's like that every year. I pray that y'all change the eating habits, and even in those type of months of December, January, November, whatever, that you all can have a better, healthy life. Simple. Let's give room to our real food, real liquids that we shall be consuming to enjoy that. Let's pray. Father, we just want to give you honor and praise. If I say anything wrong, please forgive me, Father Yah, but thank you for this word of Yah that's spoken out. Father Yah, I'm asking that this word, affect people that's listening, people that can listen later and so forth. And I'm asking that you put healing on people that listen to this video, get information so that people can be able to live long. Help people to not make excuses of why they got to trust in chemotherapy and, trust in these hospitals because, it's not mostly a guarantee that they come in there and make it back out alive. So That's why we got to, obviously, Father, that's why we're grateful. We are very grateful for your commandments. We love your commandments. Commandments is very interesting to know. It's filled with life, especially what we eat too. We know that gives life in our body as well. And just drinking, our water, our tea, our juice, and and the main products, the main products, um, even a little bit of alcohol, like wine, nothing wrong with that, a little bit of beer, but we just gotta learn to control ourselves and what we drink. So if I ask you that these people to be listening in the future and the one that's listening right now, I don't know if that person got a family or not, I'm not sure, but that for them to know that it's about the health. We got to take care of our bodies, and we have to take in that consideration. And yeah, so again, we're grateful. We really appreciate you, and we will never stop appreciating you, Father. We love you, and we appreciate you because you're the greatest. You're the greatest doctor we ever have. You are our main physician. You know the body. You know the anatomy. You're a perfect anatomy. You know about the biology. You know all about our body. Come on. You know all about our body itself, Father. You don't even need to go to school. You know everything. Hallelujah. You know every hair in our head. As your son Yahushua proclaimed that in Book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 10. For he knows the very hairs of your head. Father, you know every hair in our head. You know what our stomachs to take. You know about our digestive system, everything. So how dare we lose trust towards you according to what we eat? We have to trust your commandments. And so we're grateful. We're very grateful for that. Our Father, which is in the firmament, set apart by your name, your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in the firmament of heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us for our sins, for we forgive those who sin against us. Yahuwah, lead us not into temptation, deliver us from all evil, or all kinds of evil. For yours is your power and your kingdom, and your esteem forever. So be it.